Oh, hello again, little trespasser. You show very bad timing.
Stone Cold and the Slavic seductress? The Jackal hadn't realized that Stone Cold had entered into a romantic, sexual, cheap hookup with the Slavic seductress, but his eyes cannot possibly be deceiving him.
Stop, Spinelli, stop. You need to leave.
Well, it has indeed been a pleasure. Should you want to reach me again, I'm available to you at any time. Goodbye. До свидания, little trespasser.
Surely Stone Cold realizes that the Slavic seductress cannot be trusted even for a mere moment. And while she may be beautiful, she cruelly ordered her goons to hold the Jackal in a compromising position with his feet dangling from the ground and his arms nearly ripped from their sockets.
Just calm down.
She will serve as a deadly distraction. And while it is not my place to question the desires of the...
Sasha showed up to deliver a message from Karpov. She came on to me to seal the deal.
That would indeed be a relief. If only it were true. I'm sorry. Stone Cold doesn't need to be ashamed of succumbing to the wiles of the Slavic seductress.
Spinelli,
I know that you struggle daily, mightily, with your longing for fair Elizabeth, and so it is understandable that you would seek oblivion, which is itself a comfort, by turning to someone so completely opposite of the mother of the small Stone Cold one.
Don't start talking about Elizabeth
Indeed,
right now.
Indeed. Why sully your love for fair Elizabeth by slipping into the dark side, by sampling the forbidden fruit, although I'm sure it was driven by the pain of recent months and the frustration of being so...
Encrypted information off Karpov's PDA.
I've been jackling in the most focused and diligent manner, but the Russian rogue must have skilled cyber support. Along with a seductress who is glad to... Sorry, the subject is closed.
Can you get the files or not?
I am the Jackal. No firewall can stand in my way for long. You know, the Slavic seductress is indeed attractive in an icy, terrifying sort of way.
Can you please concentrate?
Which is remarkably similar to the way that Stone Cold is often described by people who haven't experienced his kindness and true concern.
Focus, Spinelli.
Perhaps Stone Cold sees his own reflection in her icy, cold Slavic eyes. Perhaps she leads him into the darkness of his soul, and he's made newly aware of the irredeemable nature of his chosen life, and therefore must reach out for her cold embrace to stave off the brutal darkness.
Now stop. Stop talking about all this weird stuff. Get back to work. I got a meeting with Bernie. Can you please get this figured out by the time I get back?
Yes, Master.
No, don't call me Master.
Maximista, 'tis I, the Jackal. I am in dire need of your immediate assistance. Oh, Maximista has arrived in the nick of time.
What's wrong?
Sasha Donov.
Oh, I like your hair.
But the Slavic seductress whose hostile helpers nearly tore the Jackal's arms out of his sockets.
Right, the woman in Karpov's warehouse.
Yes, Comrade Karpov's attorney, but so much more.
What does that mean?
I've begun extensive research into who Sasha really is and what she really wants.
Okay, but why do you need me? You're a cyber genius. You can do your own research.
The Jackal requires your familiarity with the wiles of the feminine heart, so that once he finds evidence of her destructive and predatory ways, then Maximista can show that evidence to Stone Cold.
If Jason wants evidence on Karpov's lawyer, you should just give it to him.
Yeah, but Stone Cold is in a fragile emotional state.
He has emotions?
Okay, he hides them well, but Stone Cold has a broken heart, and I fear that he's being tempted by the dark side, maybe even already drawn in.
Drawn into where?
Despite my warnings, he refuses to see the danger in her icy, cold eyes. He's driven by his pain and tempted by the heartless seductress, and he's seeking comfort where there is none, yet he returns again and again and again as she heartlessly exploits his most dark and destructive desires. Oh.
Spinelli thinks you're sleeping with Karpov's lawyer.
How many times do I have to tell you, Spinelli?
Jekyll's only acting out of deep concern for Stone Cold, and to that end has uncovered substantial information on Stone Cold's inamorata of the shadows.
His what?
His partner in illicit passion.
Oh, you mean his hookup?
Yes.
No.
Spinelli, under normal circumstances, I would believe you over Jason any day of the week. But despite being an unfeeling, mostly uncommunicative blockhead, no one's ever accused Jason of being a liar. So if he's saying he's not sleeping with Sasha, Donut, or whoever, then he's probably not. You don't need to worry.
Why don't you listen to her?
Yeah, but Maximisa did not see with her own eyes the shocking sight of the Slavic seductress.
I'm sure you had a really good reason to jump to that conclusion. I mean, the Slavic seductress is totally Jason's type. I bet she works out, and she seems all icy and commanding, and she probably carries a gun.
It's not helping, Maxie.
I'm just saying Spinelli has a really good reason to worry about you. And you should be grateful. I mean, even though he's mistaken by telling people you're having an affair with a Russian princess when you're really not, his heart's in the right place, and he's a good friend. So you should just have patience.
I'm asking